Hi, I'm Mark Fraunfelder. I'm the founding editor-in-chief of Make Magazine, a technology project magazine. Today I'm going to teach you about the Arduino. The Arduino is a $25 electronic prototyping platform that was designed for artists and designers to add interactivity to their projects. The cool thing about the Arduino is that you don't need a degree in electrical engineering. You don't need to know how to design electronic circuits to be able to do really interesting things with it. I have an Arduino right here. There's several different models of them. Today we're going to be using the Arduino Uno, which is the Arduino that I recommend newcomers start out with. It's a great all-purpose Arduino device. So you can see there's quite a few components on here, and there are these rows of headers, and they're little holes in here. And they're called pins, even though they're actually holes. And so what an Arduino does is it accepts inputs from different kinds of sensors that go into the pins here. So what kind of inputs are possible? Well, you could have light sensors, sound sensors, pressure, humidity, temperature, vibration, all sorts of different kinds of inputs. It senses any kind of little device that can sense a change in the world around it. And so you just simply plug these sensors into the input pins. And then the Arduino will process these signals. It will measure the input from these different signals. And by using simple computer code that you type on your computer and then upload to the Arduino, it will process those signals and then send them to output pins so that you can control what's called effectors, things that have an effect on the world around you. So an example of an effector would be a buzzer. So you might be able to measure a temperature, and when a temperature reaches a certain level, the buzzer goes off. What other kinds of effectors are there? An LED, a light bulb would be an effector. A motor could be an effector. A servo could be an effector. An actuator could be an effector. Anything that makes a change or sends an output signal is called an effector. So you can imagine all sorts of cool things that can happen with sensors, an Arduino, and effectors. A friend of mine named Steve Hofer made something called the Secret Knock Gumball Machine. And it's Arduino based, and what it is it's got a little plate on it, and when you knock on the plate, the Arduino senses that, and if you are knocking with the right pattern, it will dispense a gumball. So that's just one example of tons of different things that you can do with Arduino. If you type in Arduino projects on Google, you can find tons of them. So today what we're going to do is understand what's possible with the Arduino, how to do some simple projects that show you the power of Arduino, how easy it is to get started. And then after that, I will give you some tips for taking Arduino to the next level and really doing some cool things with it. So let's take a look at some of the things that you need to have in addition to an Arduino and a computer to do these projects.